On September 2, 1666, a small fire ignited in Thomas Farriner's bakery on Pudding Lane. Strong winds and London's densely packed wooden structures turned the blaze into an uncontrollable inferno within hours. The city's lack of firefighting infrastructure and narrow streets allowed the flames to spread rapidly. This disaster exposed the vulnerabilities of medieval urban design, setting the stage for a transformative reconstruction. By the second day, the fire consumed landmarks like St. Paul's Cathedral, its lead roof melting into the streets. Over 13,000 homes were destroyed as flames leaped across rooftops due to the fire hooks, tools used to pull down buildings, proving ineffective. The Thames, crowded with refugees, reflected the apocalyptic glow. This catastrophe underscored the need for fire breaks and non-flammable materials in urban design. Approximately 100,000 Londoners, nearly a quarter of the city's population, were displaced. Makeshift camps sprouted in fields outside the walls while looters capitalized on the chaos. The fire's path, mapped later, revealed how medieval street layouts accelerated destruction. This mass homelessness forced authorities to confront systemic urban flaws, paving the way for radical rebuilding policies. In the fire's wake, xenophobic riots targeted French and Dutch immigrants, falsely accused of arson during the Anglo-Dutch War. Official inquiries shifted blame to poor construction practices, notably wooden facades and overhanging jetties. These investigations laid the groundwork for the 1667 Rebuilding Act, which prioritized stone, brick, and wider streets to prevent future disasters. The 1667 Rebuilding Act mandated brick construction, standardized facades, and streets wide enough to act as fire breaks. Architect Christopher Wren proposed a radical grid plan. Though medieval property lines largely persisted, the act also introduced party walls, fireproof barriers between buildings, a feature still seen in London's Georgian terraces today. These laws became a blueprint for urban resilience. Post-fire innovations included hand-pumped fire engines and watchtowers for early warnings. Fireproof materials like slate replaced thatch, while insurance marks on buildings identified properties covered by fledgling fire brigades. These measures, though rudimentary, marked the birth of organized firefighting, a model later adopted by cities like New York and Paris. London's reconstruction influenced global urban design, introducing concepts like fire breaks, sanitation systems, and zoning. The disaster also spurred scientific inquiry. Robert Hooke's surveys used precise measurements to replot the city. By 1677, over 6,000 brick houses stood where timber once dominated, proving that regulation could shape safer, more sustainable cities. The Great Fire's legacy extends beyond London. Its lessons informed fire codes from Chicago, 1871, to Tokyo, 1923. Modern skyscrapers with sprinkler systems and fire-resistant cladding owe their existence to 1666's hard-won reforms. Disasters like Grenfell Tower, 2017, remind us that the interplay of regulation and innovation remains critical to urban survival.